here goes the intro cutscene. I'm going to stay quiet for this. Hopefully there'll be no copyright, but I'm guessing there probably will be. So, I'll see you guys on the other side. And that's the intro cutscene, so I'm hoping... Well, there's the prologue done. Prologue. The way to Thors end. I'm just hoping there will be no copyright. Let's save. Delete save data. Why would you delete? Who knows? I do want to take a save. The way to Thors. New save data. Why not? So we got the prologue done. That was about a 2-hour prologue. And now we're heading on to chapter 1. And continue we shall. It's definitely a Persona style thing here. The dates changing and whatnot. So it's been a few weeks. We're on a Saturday, I'm guessing it's our weekend, and we get to explore the town a bit. Maybe pick up a few items. And we're at the dormitory. Guessing this is our room. Very plain, but cozy. Check out the photo. Mother, father, him and sister. I'm guessing it might be a revenge story of some sort.
Oh, Reen!
Who knows? Elliot boy.
Good morning. Are you heading to school now too? How about we walk there together?
Do you not need to take bags or anything?
No problem. I'm guessing everyone else left already, huh?
Pretty nice dorm. I'm not sure why Reen doesn't say anything now. His speech is like cut off.
Oh, okay then.
I'm guessing I'll be Reen from now on.
He's not sensing anyone? What does that mean exactly?
I'm guessing I'm gonna be Reen from now on. I'll be the one doing Reen's lines. Ah. How come she's still pissed? It's been a few weeks. Yeah, good morning.
Morning! are you two on your way to school?
Yeah. Come on, Emma. We're going to be late.
She's still pissed. Why is she
Hey,
still
wait for
pissed?
me, Elise.
It's been a few weeks.
We'll see you in class.
Isn't she supposed to be the canon romance? Sigh.
I would have guessed she'd hold a grudge this long.
Yeah.
She knows it was just an accident, right? She has to. Can't believe she'd be so sensitive.
No kidding. She's not even giving me a chance to apologize to her.
Well, as long as you keep trying, I'm sure she'll understand. Eventually. Class
Hopefully.
7's got enough tension as it is. What with our two, prideful warriors at each other's throats. So I think it would be a load off everyone's mind if you and Elisa could make up at least.
Hopefully. Hopefully. Making our way to school. Nice springtime. The tree seems very, very flat. The leaves and flowers are all flat. 2D textures. An academic side, while strong in body and mind, is pretty firmly embedded into imperial culture. I do get what you mean though. I figured I'd be able to coast through this year, but I've had to very quickly re-evaluate that. Having any problems at all. The top scorer in the entrance exam, and far behind, I'm sure. Eustace and Elisa are apparently doing really well as well, as are Laura and Gaius. I'm gonna have to suck it up then. Though I really do hope they don't mind. I'm not sure I follow. Eustace and Laura, but they're both nobles. Kinda feels like I should address them more formally, so we shouldn't worry about it too much. Like I said, and someone else. Oh, I don't plan on it. When the two of them are under combat tension, they can see eye to eye at this point. What to do to help them get along? Probably nothing. Here's a green coat. Or
And that's
green
where we'd
jacket.
be if we weren't in Class 7. Dormitory number 2, for all the common folk like us.
Common folk. Guess so, huh? Class 7, their own dormitory, huh? Jesus. That's kind of a big place.
Well, they did a good job. It's got a nice feel to it. I just wish it were a little closer to the academy.
It's on the other side of town, isn't it?
You're in our way. Step aside at once.
I'm guessing it's the nobles. Of their crappy attitudes and their silver jackets.
Class 7, I see.
Is something the matter?
You're just a ragtag bunch of nobodies, aren't
Wow, what a
you?
douchebag.
Come on. We're
Patrick, what a douche. Screw you, Patrick.
So they're from one of the upper classes.
Yep, you can
This
tell
is
from
why I
this
hate
snobby
talking to them.
attitude. All too common.
Yeah, that would be pretty bad.
Are we actually going to make our way to class?
That's the infamous dormitory number 1, where all the nobility lives. It's supposed to be super fancy inside, with maids and butlers and everything.
Cool. That's the bell. You guys gonna hurry up? Can be late.
Yeah, sorry.
Pick up the pace.
Hey,
You're still
have you
walking.
picked out a club to join yet? Doesn't sound like you have to or anything, but it's probably a good way to meet people.
Doing clubs as well. This is getting very Persona-esque. Another loading screen. Guessing we're just transitioning. More loading. Loading is pretty decent on time, so it's not too bad.
Stand, bow. Be seated.
I'm guessing she's a class president. Who the hell is this guy?
As I'm sure you're all well aware, the Erebonian Empire was driven to the brink of collapse roughly 250 years ago.
I can't say the word. I know what it is, but I just can't say it. For whatever reason. Thomas Lysander.
This was brought about by the conflict we know as the War of the Lion, a civil war lasting several years,
we're doing history
staged
class.
over the throne of the late emperor by the most powerful of his potential successors. But of course, I'm not here to tell you that. If I were, I think even young children would be able to pass this course. Rather, I'd like to discuss the effects this had on the Empire as members of the aristocracy were drawn into the war. Many hired mercenaries turned to looting and pillaging, and a similar trend could even be seen among some of the knights. The land was left utterly devastated, and morale was at an all-time low. But then, lo and behold, into this nightmare stepped a man willing to take a stand against this bloody war of succession. He was a wandering prince who began to rally forces
Doesn't
from
he
the
become king in the end?
Empire, and would go on to make quite a name for himself. And that name, of course, was Dreikel's Ricey Arnold.
Ricey Arnold.
He would later become known as Dreikel's the Lionheart, the 73rd Emperor of Erebonia, and father of the Renaissance.
The Renaissance.
Not to mention the founder of this very academy. Dreikel's army was initially rather small in number, but as he traveled across the empire, winning over the hearts of influential sympathizers,
Sounds like Jesus.
His forces rapidly increased. Now, the place where Emperor Dreikel's first began gathering his army was Rheinschwarzer. Would you care to tell the class?
I don't know. Merchant City. Nord Highlands, I don't know. Why are you giving me the choices? There has to be. Let me check the instruction manual. There must be something in the instruction manual, right? Let's see. I'm flipping through the instruction manual. Getting started. Letters from the principal. On your admission, no. Don't need to do that. No characters. You're not gonna give me any background. I don't know. Do I need to just search it up online? Let me just search it up. Let's see here. Trials of Cold Steel. Legend of Heroes, Trial of Cold Steel. The Legend, if I can spell properly, of Heroes. Trials of Cold Steel Answers. Let's see, answers for class, probably. Where do I find a deal? No, not here. Question list. No, game facts, please. Let's see, Cold Steel class answers. Hopefully, this will be something. What is the right answer? There is nothing here. I think I might have to just. I think I might just have to guess this out. I'm only guessing it out. It's what I'm gonna need to do. There is none. There's a 1 in 3 chance, so 33% of getting this right. It's not in my favor. Let's go for the Merchant City of Crossbell. Okay, so. Oh, thank you, Nord Highlands. We got there in the end. We got there in the end. I owe you one. And she blushes. Okay. So she probably is the canon romance. AP. Academic points. Your rank will increase the next time you report a quest from B7 to A0. Receive a perk. A perk? For a correct AP are given from the start. Oh god, it is going Persona style, isn't it? Answering questions in class.
Nice work, everyone. You made it through another grueling day of classes.
What's with the heart?
In case you've been living under a rock, please don't forget that tomorrow is your first free day.
Free day? Oh yes.
It's not technically a day off, but there are no classes, so it's up to you what to do with your time.
I can go
Why,
training.
you could go shopping in the capital if you wanted to. Or just do what I do and sleep all day.
Sleep is wonderful, isn't it?
Will the Academy's facilities still be open for our use?
Yes, I'd like to be able to use the free study area in the library myself.
Of course! This school shuts down for no one, so feel free to patronize any and all facilities as
That's
you like.
pretty cool.
A lot of clubs have meets scheduled for these free days as well, so anyone who's joined one should probably check on that.
I have yet to join a club though.
I'll be certain to do so.
Also, before you leave, we should go over what's happening next week. On Wednesday, you all have your practical exam.
Practical exam?
What does that entail exactly?
It's part of your combat training. You'll be graded on your performance, so make sure you're well rested and
So
ready
I want
for
to
battle
rest
by
on the
then.
Tuesday.
Might be a good idea to do some training on your own time too, just to keep from getting rusty.
Oh god.
Interesting.
I definitely don't like the sound of that.
Yawn.
Oh, and one more thing. After the practical exam is over, I've got another important announcement about a major part of Class 7's curriculum that I haven't mentioned at all yet.
Oh, surprises. I don't like surprises.
So, whatever you choose to do on your free day, make it count for something.
Oh
That
god.
concludes today's homeroom. Machias, if you'll do the honors.
Yes, instructor. All rise.
Bow.
Bow.
And everyone's off to do their own thing. School's out. What do we want to do here though? This is our first free day. What do we want to do? Wander around school for a bit? Wander around town? Pretty snazzy looking music. Sounding, looking. Know how the music looks. Finding a good spot for it. Club practice. You join the club. Which one? For the band. You just pick it up for fun. The art club. Ooh, fancy. Good pun. Proper technique. What are you doing, Sarah? Why are you coming back in for? Instructor? Is there a problem? Teensy little favor. Student council room. Something absolutely essential. They know that I'm there, right? I don't have any clubs, so why not? Yeah. Really don't mind. Thank you very much. Isn't the student council room a student union building next door at the end of the hall on the second floor? So I'm going to do a bit of exploring first around the school, so I can check out a few clubs and whatnot. So this is the first time they give me free control. Let me just take a system save before we move on, because I don't really want to go through all of that again. A save of Atrista here, our first save.